Welcome to Earth Archives, starting from Spain and plundering the Aztec Empire in Central America. All countries want to find the golden treasure, but the last treasure of the Inca Empire has never been found. Legend has it that it is in the Andes Mountains of South America. Let's talk about this treasure legend today. Before the show starts, please subscribe, like, and turn on the little bell. If possible, leave your thoughts. This will help the growth of the show. Without further ado, let's officially start. The Inca Empire was an ancient empire located in the Americas from the 11th to the 16th century. Its territory roughly covered the area of Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina in South America today. The capital is in Cusco. The Tawantinsuyo Empire experienced 14 Inca kings from its legendary founder, MANCO CAPAC, to its last emperor, Atahualpa, who died at the hands of the Spanish in 1533. The center of gravity of the empire was located in the Andes Mountains of South America. In the 16th century, it was destroyed by Spanish colonists. Before the Europeans arrived in the Americas, the Indians used their hard work and wisdom to create some highly developed ancient civilizations on the American continent. Disadvantage, or even superiority. As is the case in the Eastern Hemisphere, the Americas are the birthplace of several famous ancient civilizations. The Aztecs in Mexico, the Mayans in northern Mesoamerica, the Inca in Peru, and the Chipucha in Colombia. In 1492 AD, Columbus arrived in the Caribbean islands. From then on, the advanced, Old World, and the New World, of America began to collide. Accompanied by religious fanaticism and dreams of treasure hunting, groups of European colonists set foot on American soil. The Inca Empire, with Peru as its center in South America, was very powerful. All palaces and temples in the city were decorated with large amounts of gold and silver, making them splendid and splendid. At the beginning of the 16th century, the Spanish overthrew the Inca Empire and plundered all the gold and gems. Spanish commander Francisco Pizarro heard that all the gold in the Inca Empire was shipped from the country of Manoa ruled by a chief named Pati. And there were mountains of gold and silver treasures there, and Pizarro immediately organized an expedition to the Golden City deep in the Amazon jungle. However, in this vast primitive forest, every step forward means fear and death. There are ferocious beasts, poisonous snakes, savage cannibal tribes, lost roads and threats. One after another, the expedition teams either returned disappointed or disappeared. The unknown made Pizarro look at the forest in the distance and could only comfort himself with imagination. Later, the Spanish, Portuguese, British, Dutch and Germans heard about the Golden City, and everyone wanted to grab a fortune. So they swarmed in and went deep into the Amazon jungle. According to statistics, there are more than 300 gold hunting teams in the Amazon jungle, but the vast majority of them either return empty-handed, are buried in the jungle, or escape death. It can be said that there is no gold, only corpses. The mystery of the Amazon jungle sex makes many people stay away and sigh with excitement. But after all, there are some who are not afraid of death. In the 17th century, 6 Portuguese led a group of blacks and Indians into the Amazon jungle. In less than a year, tropical diseases, poisonous insects and wild beasts claimed the lives of several people. They wandered in the dense forest for several years, and when they were at the end of their rope, one day they suddenly discovered a prairie and a shining treasure mountain through the dense forest. As they approached Baushan, the ruins of an ancient city came into view. There is a stone statue in the middle pointing towards the mountains to the north. After 10 years of ordeal, several dying survivors wrote a report on the expedition, which is still treasured in the library of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Later, a Spaniard named Cizit led an expedition of 716 people deep into the dense forest, searched carefully in the dense forest, and finally discovered the legendary Golden City and Golden Lake in the Candonamaga Plain. $3 million worth of emerald gems were obtained, and this is only a small part of it, because it is estimated that the value of the treasures in this area is about $6 billion. In search of these treasures, the expedition team paid a heavy price of 550 lives. The Golden City and Golden Lake are the legendary places where the Incas stored gold. The Incas began mining gold and smelting it long ago. Over thousands of years, they accumulated thousands of tons of gold. They used gold as decorations and sacrificial items. Special cities were built for the purpose of worshipping gods. Of course, these cities are built in such a mysterious way that outsiders cannot approach them. For more than 400 years, after many investigations, it has been determined that the Golden City is located in the Lianganati Mountains of the Andes Mountains. There is a staggering amount of gold here. However, the terrain in this area is dangerous, densely forested, and mysterious. There are many legendary treasure hiding places. For this reason, many treasure hunters have died. What is puzzling is that they all died of unknown causes after digging out the treasures. In vain, many secrets were taken to the grave. Are gold coins or other treasures coated with deadly poison? Welcome to Earth Archives, starting from Spain and plundering the Aztec Empire in Central America. All countries want to find the golden treasure, but the last treasure of the Inca Empire has never been found. Legend has it that it is in the Andes Mountains of South America. Let's talk about this treasure legend today. Before the show starts, please subscribe, like, and turn on the little bell. If possible, leave your thoughts. This will help the growth of the show. Without further ado, let's officially start. However, the terrain in this area is dangerous, densely forested, and mysterious. There are many legendary treasure hiding places. For this reason, many treasure hunters have died. What is puzzling is that they all died of unknown causes after digging out the treasures. In vain, many secrets were taken to the grave. Are gold coins or other treasures coated with deadly poison? The legendary Lake of Gold is Lake Guadalvida in Colombia. In the early 17th century, a nephew of the last Indian king described to people the traditional coronation ceremony held by the Lake of Gold. At that time, the heir to the throne was covered with gold powder, as if he were made of gold. And then took a dip in the lake. Washed away the gold dust, his subjects offered gold and emeralds, and piled them at his feet. The new king threw all the gold into the lake as a dedication to God. This traditional ceremony was held countless times, which shows that gold the lake's reserves are a temptation for people. Since the 16th century, the salvage of Golden Lake has never stopped. In 1545, a treasure hunting team organized by the Spanish retrieved hundreds of gold items from the shallow lake bottom in 3 months. In 1911, a British company dug a tunnel to drain the lake, but the sun quickly dried the thick mud into dry and hard mud slabs. When the British transported drilling equipment from the UK, the lake once again became the lake filled with water and the costly salvage failed. In 1974, in order to prevent others from digging for gold, the Colombian government decided to send troops to protect the Lake of Gold. In this way, no one can get close to the Golden Lake anymore. It seems to have become a mystery that can never be answered. Since the expedition documents did not record the specific location of the Golden City, people have never been able to find the location of the Golden City. After more than 400 years of exploration and investigation, people finally determined that the Golden City is located in the Lianganati Mountains. The amount of gold here is even more amazing, and it is a very huge wealth. That's it for today's show. If you haven't subscribed and liked it yet, please help me. I wish you all a nice day and see you in the next show.